Central Park with some especially dedicated runners. 5,000 women took part in the 20th New York Roadrunners event meant to uplift women in sports. They pounded the challenging and hilly pavement for 13.1 miles.
Congratulations. Be careful before you say you have room for dessert. You're looking at a single dessert that took up an entire room, actually a town hall in England. It is the world's largest, drumroll please, tiramisu. If it were lined up, it would be almost 5 football fields long. More than 100 pastry chefs helped assemble it. Hats off to them for sure. They posed for pictures with the pastry and then cut it into pieces so it could be boxed up.
How long does tiramisu last? That's what I want.
There you go.
You gotta eat that pretty quickly.
Not very long when I'm in the room. I'm gonna eat all that.
Yes. I'm gonna go with the key lime pie.
I love that. Definitely king size tiramisu there for sure. And we have some king size weather tomorrow, right?
Some pretty nice days.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, even Tuesday's not too bad. More clouds on Tuesday, but temperatures in the middle 60s, which we will take this time of the year. We head outside right now. It's gonna be a chilly night out there, especially in the suburbs, getting well down into the 30s. Western parts of New Jersey where we have that frost advisory. In fact, a live look right now over toward Midtown from Astoria, Queens. 48 degrees, you get a mainly calm wind out there. 57 was your high today. That's still nearly 10 degrees below average for this time of the year. But we'll be right about on target, I think, by tomorrow afternoon in the middle 60s, which is about average for late April. Next 12 hours, 46 by 6 o'clock in the morning, right at sunrise, and then temperatures rapidly rising up to 62 by noon. Wall-to-wall sunshine during your day on Monday, so a very nice start to the work week. 48 at Newark right now, 50 your number at LaGuardia, down to 42 though at White Plains, and all the way down to 35 down the shore at Toms River, 39 on the east end of the island at Montauk. So even though the frost advisories are only in effect for the western parts of New Jersey, there could be a little bit of frost interior part just away from the Jersey Shore, also out onto the east end of Long Island, up by some of the Pine Barrens out there. 46, 6 o'clock in the morning, 30s in the normally colder suburbs. Again, a lot of sunshine tomorrow, might even hit 70 on a couple of thermometers well inland, away from that cooling influence of the Atlantic Ocean, probably topping out about 66 or so in and around New York City. On Tuesday, very similar temperature-wise, but not sky-wise. I think we'll have some sunshine to start, and then clouds quickly increase during the afternoon. A little bit of rain might be showing up on the radars Tuesday afternoon, especially well north and west of New York City. This would tend to weaken as it moves into our area and is kind of deflected by a storm system, which would be stalled offshore. That actually gave us our soaker over the weekend, and that'll slow down this next system, which will be coming in by Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday night. Now, Wednesday afternoon, overcast out there, could be a shower or two passing through. However, the majority of this rain waits until Wednesday night to move on in, and that could be a good beneficial soaking for much of our area, kind of like what we saw over the weekend. Maybe not quite as much rain as what we had last night. Air quality on the good side tomorrow, pollen high. It's oak, birch, and maple. And the UV index is a 7, which is high. You need the sunblock with that full sunshine returning. So 46 in the city overnight tonight, mainly clear and chilly. 30s in some outlying areas, even some patches of frost. We're up to a pair of 6s for a high tomorrow, exactly average for this time of the year. 48 for a low under clear skies tomorrow night. Again, the clouds quickly increasing, I think, during the day on Tuesday. Any early sun fading behind cloud cover. That high, though, still getting up to 65. Overcast on Wednesday, perhaps an afternoon passing shower. Much more likely that we get a soaking rain Wednesday night. That can even last into early Thursday. If we get a little bit of clearing late today, might approach 60, might be stuck in the low to mid-50s if the clearing is slower. And then a cool start to May. 58 for Friday, Saturday, but 59 by Sunday.
Well, you know, tomorrow's lovely. The first half of the week is looking good, so it's all good.
That's right.
Thanks so much.
Enjoy.
And that is the news for now. Thanks for staying up with us. I'm Joe Torres.
And I'm Tanya Rivero.